Well, good Wednesday morning. As you can tell, I'm still struggling a little bit with this head cold and sinus problems and lots of other problems as well that we won't go into. I suppose I'll always have some problems, won't I? All my problems don't affect my voice the way that this head cold and sinus condition does. So I'll be just brief with you and sharing a few more of my memoirs from the Boonville years as a teenager there in that little river town of Boonville. And I'll just proceed here with what I have written. The 5 years we lived in Boonville seemed to pass for us with pleasant times. My dad worked hard as a pastor and also as a painter to supplement the meager salary he got from the church, but we found time to fish, often going down to Bagnell Dam at the Lake of the Ozarks. Many evenings we would fish in a small river west of town a little ways. I don't remember very many big fish, but I do remember lots and lots of big mosquitoes. We would go and we'd sit there until dark, and my dad could sit without getting a bite, and except for mosquito bites. And we would go, and then half the night we would scratch mosquito bites. I remember lying in bed with those big old welts from the mosquito bites and just scratching away. Well, many evenings were spent visiting the families in the church, and it was always a special evening when we went to the Wilbur Veith's farm. I remember devouring lots of homemade ice cream out there. There were 3 of us Hayton boys and 3 Veith boys, and we would all take turns cranking the ice cream freezer. It was a contest to see who could crank a few more turns after it became difficult to turn the crank. And one of the farm boys was always able to make another revolution after we city boys couldn't. We also enjoyed a lot of fun times with the Clarence McLaren family and the Suter family. They had children about our age and other families in the church that were very special to us. And we enjoyed many a fine evening visiting and playing with the kids in the church on those evenings of visitation. Our family was blessed at Boonville. I don't remember any serious illness, except my mother did have a surgery while we were there. If we had any physical discomfort, dear old Dr. Frazier, a chiropractor in the church, claimed that he could cure anything that was ailing us. I do remember some of his adjustments in the old-fashioned office he practiced in right off of Main Street. He was a big man with huge hands, and he could crack those bones. He must have done well in his practice, as while we were there, he bought a brand new 1956 Cadillac. Dad was telling us that he paid $4,000 for it, and we could hardly wait to get to church on Sunday to see a $4,000 Cadillac. But that quaint little farm town on the banks of the Missouri River was a fun place to live. And I still enjoy driving down through Boonville when we travel Interstate 70. Well, I'll have some more a little bit later. Won't go on and on with this raspy voice, but thanks for letting us share some of our memoirs again today. And we pray God will bless you real good. See you tomorrow now on Sunrise with Pastor Hayton. Goodbye.